just locked us down here?
Mr. Tolliver's muffled voice came from behind the door.
I wasn't lying, you know. This is for your own good. You kids just keep tight down there and let the adults handle this.
They looked bewildered at each other.
Play cool, huh? Not now, Beck.
They
Crazy.
heard the staccato thump of quick steps exiting the house. The kids looked down in resignation. This isn't how it goes in Hank Atomic. For some reason, they'd always assumed it was up to them to save their town. Luca opened his mouth, hoping to conjure some magical words to make this right. Only a hollow croak escaped. The end.
What?
We certainly aren't going to find a grand resolution to our tale locked in a basement.
Right.
Back to the drawing board.
I feel like I skipped some charms. All right, let's go backwards. Oh, snap. Sorry, guys, I'm hungry. I didn't even know I was hungry. I am.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble with ominous thunder.
You sure we can make it home before the storm kicks off?
Luca surveyed the roiling clouds.
I'll say the odds are good. Maybe you should stay here and I'll just make a break for it.
At that moment, the heavens opened up, unleashing torrential rain.
Ooh. Yeah. Care to recalculate those odds? Hurry inside, you two, before you catch a cold. Both of us? Wait, I'm trying to go see my boy Rolo. Look at this. Luca, Nellie will keep trying to reach her gran on the phone. In the meantime, you two just hold tight. Alright. Me and Beck about to be best friends? What's going on? Sorry, not much to do up here. Most of my stuff is still in boxes. Mind if I poke around? Be my guest. Bet ain't nothing else to do. I said, bet they ain't.
Luca bent down to examine the bouquet of wilting flowers. Judging by the odor, they were well past their prime.
Pungent.
He flipped
So many
open the
descriptor
attached
words.
card.
Happy trails from Coach Walker and all the Fairview Condors. Boy, you weren't kidding about poking around, huh? Oh, sorry. Was this from your old school? Most recent one, yeah. Some schools gave me going away cards. Some did flowers. Oh, you moved a lot, huh, Beck? And they're really trying to feel good about themselves. They do both. So moved a lot, huh? And that's the thing with having a brilliant parent. Always a better job somewhere else. Wow. Those flowers wouldn't last long. Would have lasted longer if you put them in some water. That's the sort of thing I would do if I cared. Jeez. Cared enough to keep them is all. True. Oh wow. Rolo and I have a radio just like this at the treehouse. Probably not exactly like this one. My mom and I tore the whole thing down to the bolts. Fitted it with some state-of-the-art vacuum tubes. She seems pretty awesome. She gets carried away sometimes. I think she feels guilty for working too much. So when she does have time for me, she showers me with high-tech overcompensation.
Luca flicked at one of the toggles.
I bet you can get all sorts of stations on this. Not out here in the boonies. You wouldn't believe the stuff I could pick up back in the city. But around here, it's all farm reports and static. Oh, shucks. It's here. No.
Luca squinted into the eye hole of the microscope.
This looks wild. What is it? Gum.
Luca adjusted the slide with his fingers to get a better
Right?
look.
Gum. I'm tracking the structural integrity of gum with increasing amounts of chewing. Chewed that one for 47 days.
Luca wiped his hand off on his sweater and gave a nervous laugh.
It's weird, I know.
Beck looked down, timidly tapping the ladder with her feet.
You think it's weird, don't you? A little. But weird can be cool. Luca, can I ask you something? Of course. Bam. Like a superhero. Dang, didn't that hurt? I'll be honest. That hurt more than I expected. Well, at least you looked cool doing it.
Beck took a moment to watch the rivulets of water running down the window.
You ever feel alone? Like, even when people are around. Well, Rolo could be pretty absent-minded sometimes. Serious. Does it ever feel like your family doesn't care what you want? I didn't used to feel that way. I know Gran loves me, but sometimes she looks at me. It's like she's looking at a problem.
Luca took a deep breath, exhaling slowly.
I know the feeling. How do you deal with that? I guess I haven't yet. Well, one thing my dad told me when I was little: don't hold a grudge, especially against yourself. That's so true. That's so true. Why do I do it then? I don't know, but it's so true. If you hold it all in, you're gonna pop. So then what do you do when you don't know what to do? I never got to that part. Something I figured out on my own, though. Gotta do something. Anything. Here. What are you doing? I don't know. Something. We're gonna register our complaints with the storm. Listen here, you miserable universe. Stop jerking me around. I just want things to go back to the way they were. Everyone tells me it's gonna be alright. That things are gonna change.
Luca let out a feral scream that echoed into the night.
Every time something changes, everything gets worse. Screw this town. Whoa. Let me try. Moving sucks. I hate it. I hate that I hate it. Why can't I just deal with it and be happy for my mom? Why can't we just stay somewhere? Brah!
Her voice dropped to a trembling whisper. Beck brushed off her shirt and straightened up.
There. Wow, I actually feel a little better.
As abruptly as it began, the storm abated.
Thanks. I needed that. Me too. I should head out before the rain starts up again. Sure, I'll walk you out. See you and Rolo at the festival? Sounds good. Luca, don't let the universe jerk you around.
Beck gave Luca a light thump on the arm before heading in.
That's some cool friendship right there.
Chapter 5. Friendly Feud.
Ooh.
The air was heavy with the hard rain's residue. The smell of wet things. Despite his dreary surroundings, Luca felt at peace. He'd never shared those details about his dad with anyone.
Wow.
Not even Rolo. But it's not like this changed anything. Rolo was still his best friend.
Right, of course.
Adding Beck to the group would help balance things out. Everything's better in threes. This is what Luca told himself as he headed to the treehouse.
I guess that's what we're doing. Guess that's what we're about to do. What's up, Yo-Yo, Rolo? That was correct. Oh, Dawn. Hey, Dawn. Tracking down a lead. You bet. I heard a juicy new rumor. Turns out, when Sharper Valentine died, he left behind a peculiar last will and testament. Peculiar how? He didn't just give his kids an inheritance. There were conditions. Like what? The document stipulated that ear had to take on a child as her ward. A kid our age, who just showed up to a town one night with a lawyer. Solomon? Oh shoot, that's right. That is, yeah. Bingo. So the heir was forced to take care of him. Yep, or she would have lost everything. Why would Sharper care so much about some random kid? Rumor has it old Sharper sowed some wild oats. That explains the way heirs treats him. Poor Solomon. How'd you find all this out? A good reporter never reveals her source, Luca. Wow. So he was just having fun. Got a few things pregnant. She's still reading. Do you ever go home, miss? He met his own old friend's eyes and was greeted with nothing but an ice-cold anger. Heavens, there's no time for fractured friendships. Oh, hell, please let that not be Rolo and I, right? Excuse me, what are you doing? Just locking up for the night, sir. Oh, wonderful. I can only assume this means all festival preparations have been completed ahead of schedule. Not exactly, sir. The storm set us back a bit, but it's getting late, so we all decided to... You all decided. Yes, sir. I was unaware that your job involved deciding things. We're all here at the perennial harvest because we believe in creating a better future, yes? Yes, sir. Very much, sir. Do you want to be the one to tell this town that we failed them? No. That we gave up because there was a little rainstorm, we all got sleepy? Of course not, sir. Good. Then it's decided. Yes, sir. We'll work till the task is done. See that you do. Our harvest awaits. Oh, that was trippy. Trippy. Rolo, are you still up there? I'm sorry. Rolo isn't accepting visitors at the moment. Come back. Never.
Luca had only ever heard him speak in this stiff yet gentle tone a few times. And it always meant one thing.
You're upset. Oh, what makes you say that? Maybe because my best friend abandoned me for no reason? I didn't abandon you. Just a little late.
Rolo scoffed.
Huh. The rain held me up. Liar. You weren't even home. What? The storm got bad and I got worried. So I went looking for you. Imagine my surprise when I made it to your house and you weren't there. I hadn't made it back yet. I'm no fool, Luca. It doesn't take all day to deliver some jam. No, the storm rolled in out of nowhere. I got stuck after dinner at Beck's.
Luca stumbled on his words, knowing he'd said too much.
Yep. Beck? Dinner? What the heck is a Beck? She's a new kid in town. She's actually kind of cool. You'll like her. She needed help convincing her parents that she made new friends. New friends? I spent all day waiting for you. And you were off making new friends. It's not like that, Rolo. You know, while I was waiting, I made some upgrades to mission control. It was gonna be a surprise. But you took so long, the storm knocked it all down. Just like you knocked down our friendship. What does that even mean?
Luca became instinctively angry in response. Both boys were now shouting across the distance.
It means you're a bad friend. You don't care about me. Of course I care, you butt. I knew you'd get in trouble waiting so late for you. But I kept my word. Because that's what friends do. Oh wow, what a noble sacrifice you made. Easy for you to say. Your grand doesn't even care. You can stay out as long as you want. And you won't even get in trouble. Seriously? You're acting like I chose this. If that's what you think, then maybe you're a bad friend.
Rolo's tone changed to a calm, yet more intense anger.
Maybe Pa was right. Storm brings more than water. This one brought out the real Luca. Stop quoting your pa's nonsense like it means anything. Yeah, well, at least my pa's still around. Ooh!
The words hung in the cold night air. Rolo's stomach dropped, knowing he'd crossed a line.
You crossed the line for sure.
But it was too late.
Luca, Good night, Rolo. Dang it. That was indeed intense. Oh, wow. Like, how do you recover that?
Luca dug through his old stuff, not even sure what he was looking for.
Hey, Rolo, what a jerk. Called me a bad friend. Ooh, I'm Rolo. Look at me and my amazing family. All right. Yeah. I really think that crocodile by that fountain is predicting things. It's kind of creepy, actually. Can I leave? Probably not. Huh? If Rolo thinks I'm going to the festival with him, he can shove it. Oh wow. I guess I'm never supposed to make new friends. Oh, I hate that. Why does he jump in head first like that? Luca?
Gran cooed gently from the hallway.
You slept straight through breakfast. Luca, are you alright? I'm fine. Just don't feel like getting up yet. Okay, I'll leave this oatmeal by the door. I gotta run and take care of some things. Okay. Be back later to check in. Sure.
Luca just wanted to be alone. He waited to hear the sound of the front door closing.
You really did wait. This is an intense summer. I bet Rolo's still going to go to the festival. He's gonna be miserable. Oh, are you gonna like go over there and
Luca dozed off
better?
again.
Oh, I did? Luca, I see you didn't eat your oatmeal. I wasn't hungry. Just in case you get hungry, I'll leave a sandwich here too. Thanks. Rolo came by. What did he say? He wanted to talk to you. What did you say? Told him you weren't feeling well. Good. So your plan is to just sit in your room all day? Pretty much. I need to go pop away again for a minute. If you decide to end your pity party and go outside, I think it'd do you some good. Noted.
Lucas still couldn't bring himself to go out. Besides, if he ran into Rolo, he'd have to actually confront the situation.
There's never anything interesting at the festival anyway. I gotta kick it up there. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Got it. Awesome.
The Adventures of Hank Atomic.
Hey. The complete first volume.
Luca carefully opened the cover and began to read. Rolo had received it for his birthday, a special hardcover edition with behind-the-scenes commentary and bonus art. Rolo cherished it, but asked that Luca keep it at his house. Luca wasn't sure if it was because Rolo didn't trust himself with it, didn't trust his sister around it, or just wanted an excuse to come hang out at Luca's more often.
I see.
Whatever the reason, Luca didn't mind, but it had stayed right there where Rolo had stashed it ever since. Now, at the foot of his bed, Luca lost himself in the pages. He'd read it all before, but at this moment, it somehow felt sentimental.
Because your friend gave it to you. I think you're remembering him.
He was well into issue number 5 when he heard soft footsteps from the hallway.
Who that is? Luca. Another little friend came to see you. A girl named Beck Moodwell. She said you met yesterday? What did she say? She here? She was just dropping by. Told her you weren't taking visitors today. Oh. She seems nice. Yeah. You had a fight with Rolo, didn't you? Can I come in? Maybe later. Alright then. I'll leave dinner on the kitchen table. In case you want a bite before bedtime.
Without realizing it, Luca had pouted away the entire afternoon.
Honestly, I know those moments and you're so angry, you're so upset that you're not even hungry, you won't even eat.
He once again felt the weight of it all and allowed his weary eyes to close. Luca stood in a vast black expanse. He looked up at his father standing beside him. Walt was working a straw at the bottom of a fountain glass, trying to collect the last bits of milkshake. Dad, where are we? Taking a final loud gurgling sip, his father peered up from the glass. He jangled the straw playfully with a warm smile, then lifted the empty glass as if to point into the darkness. The source. Luca's eyes followed his father's gesture. In an instant, he was sitting in front of a blazing campfire. Across from him sat a large figure in a yellow hazmat suit. The figure's voice was a scratchy echo. Well, if it isn't the man of the hour, make yourself comfortable. Luca held his shivering hands over the flame to warm himself. It doesn't work that way here. Their yellow-gloved hand pointed to the base of the flame. It's a cold flame, see? Luca peered at the base of the fire. It wasn't wood that was burning. It was Beacon Pines itself. Tiny buildings, freezing and crumbling as they were consumed by flame. Luca could see small shadows moving in the burning city. People. Luca leapt to his feet. We've got to help them!
Oh my, Luca!
The figure gave a dismissive wave of their hand. Why waste energy helping people who can't even help themselves? The figure bent down to examine the panicked crowd as they desperately tried to stop the flames. They only care about what's right in front of them. Not like us. Luca's voice was a trembling whisper. Us? The figure slowly stood up, grabbing its helmet with both hands. With a jolt and a twist, the suit emitted a gasp. A cloud of torpid mist escaped, slowly revealing the face within. Luca's own face looked back at him.
What?
Older, worn, distant. The sensation was oddly familiar. As if he'd caught his own reflection by surprise in the mirror. The doppelganger smiled. I tried to help once. He gestured towards his face. And all it got me was this. Lucas staggered back. You aren't me. Luca felt a hand catch his shoulder. His father was there again, beside him. Every choice sets us on a path. This is the end of one of your paths, son.
Just like the other path's been tanking.
Luca watched his older self shake its head ruefully, its face twisting into a cruel grin. Well, Dad, if you wanted him to see this, far be it from me to Luca watched in shock as the figure took a confident step forward and plunged into the flames.
What?
In a flash of cold light, he was gone.
Wow.
What does all of this mean?
I wish I could tell you.
Luca felt a reassuring squeeze on his shoulder. Just remember, Why we choose matters just as much as what we choose. Luca woke up to see a hazy figure at the foot of his bed, silhouetted in the morning sun.
Mom? No, dear. It's only Gran.
Luca rubbed his eyes. The kind, concerned face of his Gran came into focus.
How are you feeling? Fine. Anything you want to talk about? I don't feel like talking. That's just as well. How about you sit there and listen a bit? Whatever you and Rolo fought about doesn't matter. But
Gran silenced Luca with a gentle pat on the leg.
Fights between friends happen. What was said doesn't matter. The important thing is, that's not the last thing you ever say to each other. But he said stuff about Dad. Well, do you think he meant it? No. He was just mad. And did you mean any of the things you said to him? No. Good. One must appreciate friends in their best moments and accept them in their worst. Aw. Now get your little butt out of bed. Festival's today. You don't want to miss that, do you? I guess not. Seems like a good opportunity to make amends with Rolo, doesn't it?
Luca gave a reluctant nod.
So buy him a corn dog and apologize. But he's the one that... What did I say? Buy him a corn dog. That's a good boy. Everything's better with corn dogs. I need to get going now. Got some last minute festival business to take care of. Come find you at the fountain a little after lunch. Alright. Love you, Luca. You know something's about to go down when they say the random I love yous. Love you too.
Luca took a deep breath.
Okay.
Through thick and thin. Despite Luca's bitterness, Gran was right. He needed to hash things out with Rolo. A big fight changes the nature of a friendship. Whether, in the end, it is for the better or for the worse, all comes down to understanding. If one is not careful, the same familiarity that builds the strongest of bonds can become the wrecking ball that shatters them. Luca emerged from seclusion, taking in the crisp festival air. But the events of the day weren't on his mind. He had to find Rolo.
This OBS. I don't change any settings, yet when I get in here every single time I have to change everything. Quite the annoyance.
Roxy
What is it?
rolled her eyes, shaking her head.
Space adventure, though, you needed buy. If you be brave, go somewhere quiet. Roxy, I don't... It's a riddle, Luca. My goofy little brother wants you to find him.
Luca looked down and kicked at the dirt.
Look, I know you two had a fight. The only thing more annoying than my little brother is my little brother without his best friend. So I'm doing him this one favor. Now, I need one favor from you. Whatever it is that went down between you two, squash it. She's a real sister. Big ups to Roxy. She's a real one. She's a real one. They said go somewhere quiet. Hold up. You can't put me in the middle of the festival and think I'm not going to talk to everyone before addressing my friend. Right? So we got the bug one. The bug person. How goes the beetle hunt? Pretty rotten. I haven't seen so much as a escavie. Y'all know I'm not good with these terms. It's not just the beetles. This morning I couldn't find any critters at all. It's like everything just buzzes or skitters just packed up and left. I'm sure they're out here somewhere. Maybe all the commotion of the festival just spooked them. Maybe that's it. That piano is going hard in my ear. Okay, who's on the keys at this festival? Where's Mr. Tolliver? He's on the keys? Someone's on the keys heavy today. Welcome to our festival. Don't forget to come back late for Mr. Kerr's speech. And the perennial, thank you, Harvest Festival sign reveal. You don't want to miss it. I think in another timeline as well, we found out that that sign is going to be a surprise. I don't know what the perennial festival thinks they're impressing with this ridiculous festival. Totally. This town's still falling apart. The weather's still cruddy. This season's harvest looks like it's going to be worse than last year's. You said it. No amount of corporate pandering is going to change any of that. Exactly. But lemonade at the drink stand over there does look pretty tasty. Fits. I'm still going to be mad at them. I'd just rather be mad while sipping on some delicious lemonade as well. Fitz is with it. I like Fitz. Even though she dissed me when I was trying to like low-key spit game at her, but whatever, you know. Maybe she just has differences and preferences. I shouldn't be mad at her.
Jeff was staring into the distance with a wistful look.
Hey Jeff, everything all right? Yeah, everything's fine. I mean, used to be fine. Just ain't right these days, you know? I really do, actually.
Jeff turned to Luca with a furrowed brow, then gave an understanding nod.
You do, don't ya?
For a moment, the two now shared that same wistful gaze.
What are we looking at? Are we still sharing the gaze? Can I move? Oh, I can't. It was me. Ain't moving. Wow, they're both there piling stuff on him. And he's like, well, do what you want, but I'm moving from my spot. And then we have Iggy. Ha ha ha. Every single time. Yup. Ooh. Oh. Wait for it. Unexplained sound. Once again noted. They are so creepy to me. The fact that they all look the same and they look like robots is disturbing. Like clockwork. What a bunch of drones. Honestly. Haha. Haha. It is kind of creepy though, I'll be honest. There we go. It's kind of creepy. I feel like in here or they are everywhere. My jeez. Welcoming, most welcoming of welcomes. Would you like to share your thoughts? No. We always strive to improve your consistency. Nope. In which I mean stop being as consistent. I'm tired of seeing your face. They are never open. I'm trying to open the door. These are so last chance diner. How about to say dinner? Diner. That sounds so unfriendly. Like, hey, you got nothing else to eat at home. What you gonna do? Heat up that old hamburger? Come down to the diner. That's your advertisement? Sucks. I got a question for you. What do you think of this whole festival? The way I figure it, Perennial Harvest is just trying to win over the town. Like a bribe, but with balloons. Cynical. I like where your head's at. That's what I assumed at first too. Till I eavesdropped on a couple of gossipy clip. What if I told you that this whole thing is really special shindig for a super secret guest of honor. Special guest? Who? I haven't dug that deep yet. Whoever it is, PH thinks they're a big deal. Who's PH? Huh? Huh? Who's PH? I was able to return the perennial harvest. Duh. I was able to return the perennial harvest safe to suit you borrowed. Ooh. I don't think anyone noticed. Good. Tell me what you needed it for. It was a favor for an enemy of my enemy. This isn't gonna harm Mr. Kerr, is it? All you need to know is that it was for the good of the family. And they are family, right? Wow. Piper, you're actually taking a break from studying. See the festival. I can't help but notice. You brought your backpack full of books. Luca, backpacks can carry a lot more than just books. True. So what you got in there? Books. You know what? All right, Piper, you got me. You got me. Should have saw it coming. I can't talk to her for once? That's disturbing. This is the first time I've ever seen this many smiling faces since the fall harvest. Fall harvest. I have my doubts about perennial harvest. I have to admit they do put on a nice party. Well, I hate it. Because I think they're up to something suspicious. And I don't like it. Hiya, Luca. How's Griffin doing? What? Oh, nothing.
Sorry, all became flesh.
Just pretend I didn't say anything. Oh, you got a crush or something? Ooh, Gabriel. I don't know who he is, so I can't even tell on you. I would if I knew who it was. Gabriel, y'all have so many names in this, so many animals and names in this game. I cannot remember. I do not recall. Ooh, achievement unlocked. Melon kicker. But I'm punching it. Shouldn't it say melon puncher? Hey, Luca. So you're done at the library? Huh? Oh, nothing.
Griffin looked away suspiciously.
Nothing at all. Oh, you're Griffin. Huh? So she asked where was Griffin, right? Because she's interested, I guess. And now Griffin's asking if I'm done at the library. How is that connected? Why does that matter? Luca, did you know that Beacon Pines is actually unincorporated? A lot of people don't know that. Wow, yeah, I didn't know that. What does that mean? It means that most public works are handled internally. We do all the pipelines, the water treatment, building regulations. That's great. Census taking. Emergency services. Yeah, we're out of here. Bye, pal. It was lovely talking to you, though. Great friend. Associate. I want to put you up there. Okay, so he thought I was at the library, so I should go to the library. Library. Somewhere quiet. Oh, duh. Rolo was looking for us to be at the library, so that's why Griffin asked, right? Right, y'all? Hold on, let me search the place first, because that might not give me the option. And I'm not even gonna say anything, guys. I just really wanted to play this game. The reason why I'm rambling like this is because I freaking love this game, guys. I didn't even have that much coffee to be rambling. I'll be honest. This is like my second cup, and it's so weak. I just wanted to stream this, guys. I love it. That's it. Hi, Jace. Still working through the newest Hank Atomic. You know it. Some fascinating cannons were there. Did you know Hank Atomic's shrink array doesn't technically shrink stuff? It uses inverse quantum particle decay to literally grow the entire universe around an object, leaving that object unaltered. So it looks shrunk compared to everything else. Bingo. That's wild. But Chase, no spoilers. Oh, right, sorry. But let's think about that, right? So if that is the case, right? Wouldn't that mean that the universe, depending on how often he uses shrink ray, the universe, wow, You're saying that every time you use a shrink ray, you're increasing and expanding the entire universe in short, small spurts? That's more dangerous than just shrinking the darn thing. Hey, Luca.
Kato's eyes lit with excitement.
I've been expecting you. Bravo on deciphering the first riddle. Oh, come on, you gotta have me on a goose hunt? You are. The first. You got the same attitude as me, Luca. That's why I'm you. Oh, you didn't think that was all, did you? Rolo does go all out, doesn't he?
Kato straightened up and cleared his throat as if preparing to sing.
Ahem. Oh, Planet Farpool, you may take issue. When the 5th king dies, you'll need a tissue.
Kato stared at Luca eagerly.
What does that mean, bro? Get it? Want me to tell you? No, it's okay. Let me figure it out. Alright, when you find it, bring it here to be verified. And if you decide you want a hint, the offer still stands. On Planet Whirlpool, you may take issue. When the 5th king dies, you'll need a tissue.
Luca grabbed Natural Photography, Volume 5.
You got the broom. You can bring it here to me or grab a different one.
Luca grabbed The Modern Science of Atomic Radiation from the shelf.
Never mind.
Luca grabbed The 5 Pillars of Success from the shelf.
Oh, the 5th. So that might be it.
Luca grabbed The Issue with Self-Help, a helpful guide.
What's the hint? The 5th king dies, you'll need a tissue.
Luca grabbed 500 meals for one big pot from the shelf.
What?
Luca grabbed The Issue with Self-Help, a helpful guide.
I feel like none of those relate. Did your library ever have an upstairs?
Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 4 from the shelf. Luca grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 5 from.
Ah, I bet. That's it. That's it. That has to be. Ah, you found it. Well, I'm not an idiot. Not a complete one. Maybe half of one. Not a complete one.
Book from the desk and replaced it with Luca's, turning on the lamp.
Emerald is my home.
Under the purple light, 2 words glowed. Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue 5. Luca clicked his tongue
What?
with recognition.
I clicked that too quick. Rolo's cipher pen. He used to write secret messages everywhere with that. Well, only I had the special flashlight needed to reveal it, but I lost it. Well, apparently he traded Jeff for this purple light bulb. Partied with his entire Halloween candy stash. Let's see here.
Kato began flipping through the pages, stopping when he hit a glowing word.
That's a good friend. It's a good friend. Get away with such a grift.
He continued flipping.
Only found in Grub Cart.
Reaching the end of the book, Kato looked up.
That's it. Grift in Grub Cart. Griffin Grub Cart. Who wants me to go to Griffin's snack stand? Ah, brilliant. Catch her off then. Good luck on the rest of the scavenger hunt. Thanks, Kato. That's a cool name. Kato? Was it Kato? It was probably Kaito. I done butchered his name just talking to him right in his face. Actually disrespectful. I was gonna say while we were in the library, do y'all remember? I don't know how old everyone is, but do y'all remember, or have you guys had like in the past, like when you would go to school and they'll have like those book festival fairs things, and like they'll have like a mobile pop-up shop and you were able to like buy books, and they weren't just books, right? They were like those cool books that would come like with a necklace or one of those, oh, you know, look at this, you can eat the that sounded crazy. So I bought a spy book, right? Kind of like what they were saying about Rolo, right? And it came with like a post-it note pack that was edible, and then like a pen that is invisible but also edible. It was weird. So you write on it, and so it's like, oh, let me go see. It's like, no, it's a secret note, and they're like, oh, you can just eat it. And I'm looking back at it, and now that I'm looking back on it, I'm like, y'all made so much money off of that. Why am I eating a post-it? Why can't I rip it? Why can't I wet it? Why do I say, you know what? I'm going to take this so no one finds it and eat it. Like, childhood was crazy. We were weird. I was a weirdo. Well, it had to be more than just me because it had to be just more than me, right? Right? But I'm looking forward to candy season. Go to Griffin's snack stand. Hey, Griffin. Did Rolo come?
Before Luca could finish his sentence, Griffin handed him a corn dog.
Oh, that's it? Bought and paid for. Enjoy. I thought that was supposed to be a riddle or something.
Luca shrugged, taking a sizable bite out of the corn dog.
Is there a note in the corn dog? Yeah. It's cold. Well, yeah, that's been sitting here for a while. Rolo wanted me to be sure to give you that one specifically. That's
Luca
just...
tongued at his cheeks, feeling something rough between his teeth. He reached into his mouth and pulled out a slip of paper.
Cap. That's Cap. Guys! That's Cap! That's Cap. I was just talking about people eating secret notes. That's Cap. I said it. It's there. All right. Oh, come on.
He shook off the bits of corn dog to read the slip.
Pick up when you need some pep. Near the fountain of up the step.
Luca finished off the remainder of the corn dog.
And it was cold. This is getting to be a whole thing. Pick up when you need some pep near the fountain. Oh, it's the coffee shop. It's a coffee shop. It's a coffee shop. Do I go up this way or he wants me to go up the long way? Oh, that's why they were all like giving me away hints like, hey, have you seen Griffin? She doesn't have a crush on him. She just thought I was coming up here because I finished the riddle. And I didn't. There you are, Luca. There's no way I'm actually doing this. It's way below my pay grade. I mean, you work at a coffee shop. What is your pay grade? No offense. $10 an hour? Maybe. Oh, come on, you big stiff. Let the kids have some fun. Fine. Is this a accordion in my ears? But Rolo owes me one.
Lumi waved his hands around sarcastically as he began.
What takes flight but has no wings. The final task of friendship brings. See, that wasn't so hard. I feel like they could have used another word for that charm. I feel cheapened somehow. I think it was sweet. What takes flight but have no wings? Your final task of friendship brings. Takes flight but has no wings. Luck, Luca. I'm not gonna lie, he got me a little stumped. It's not a fly. Duh. Oh. Hey. Did you find the comic book? Yeah. Did you? Is it a balloon? You got the corn dog? Yeah. Well then, I know it doesn't make up for what I said. But here, you've earned this.
Rolo sheepishly handed Luca the balloons.
Ah, balloons. Okay, I should have thought of that. Why didn't I think of that, y'all? That makes me mad. I feel stupid now. The balloons. It's simple. Hey. See, I could be really using some of these charms when we go back in time for sure. Because I will. Hey, Albie. Thank you. Happy 3 months, girl. Miss you so much. Oh, thank you. Love you too, Albie. Welcome back, though. I haven't seen you, what do you mean I haven't seen you? Like, I've been streaming consistently, right? I am a joke. But nice to see you back, Albie. Man. I love y'all. You didn't have to go through all this trouble. Sorry, I got so mad. Dang it, you were supposed to let me apologize first. Oh, sorry. Now you apologized twice before me. Just let me do this. Luca, I'm really sorry. Everything that's happened with your mom and all, I've always wanted to be there for you. Be a good friend, you know? When you said you were hanging out with someone else, I kind of freaked out. Yeah, I get it. Rolo. Still my turn. I feel like if you needed some new friend to help you, it meant that I wasn't good enough. Oh, Rolo. Oh, Rolo. That was selfish and wrong. I'm so sorry, Luca. Okay, apology over. You can talk now.
Luca threw himself at Rolo.
Aww. I had to cut her off because I just wanted to see the animation. Rolo, I don't deserve you. Aw, I don't deserve you either. That's why we deserve each other. Huh? Yeah, no, that don't make sense. I thought I was just not thinking. No, that don't make sense. So, what else do you want to do today? You could snoop around and try to find some information about your mom. Snoop where? We could probably sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ while everyone's at the festival. Y'all be having the craziest ideas of summer plans. I thought Phineas and Ferb was crazy. Y'all be on some other. Why can't y'all just enjoy yourselves? Aren't you curious about all the stuff with those clipboards right down? What if we get caught? I think I had enough excitement for 1 week. Let's just make the rest of the day about us. Real? Really? Yeah, the rest of the world can wait 1 more day. You know, I have been wanting to get some work done at the MCDC Mission Control. The aim is a bit unpredictable. Sounds perfect. Y'all know what? Love you, Albie. Y'all know what? I respect it so much. Oh, I get to keep the balloons. This is adorable. Look how they bounce, guys. That looks like some VTubers, physics. Just physics. Any kind. It could be any kind of physics. We don't have to name which physics. Anyway, that's such a mature friendship. Like, I know adults that wouldn't be able to have that conversation without going crazy. I know, like, how old are they? Like 12, 13? Like, that's a very mature friendship right there. I'm very impressed. Like, I'll be honest, I probably wouldn't have that. I would be the one that will still be passive aggressive the whole time. I don't care. I need to grow up. I need to be like Luca and Rolo. I'm inspired. I need to be a better friend. Did you hear? After Mr. Kerr gives his big speech, there's gonna be the first annual biggest catch competition in this little baby pond. As long as a boot qualifies as a catch, I'm a shoo-in. I like you. I can't even be mad. Good luck. He reminds me of Shep from Animal Crossing so much. It is crazy. Is this me going back into the dream? Can I catch more? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're going through all these. You're telling me at any given time I can go back into my memories, become an adorable, cute little baby Luca, and spend time with my father?
Luca tied a small magnet to the line, fishing with the law of attraction.
I definitely left Rolo in my consciousness, standing there as I'm sitting in a chair dreaming about this. Don't care. Give it a good cast now. I mean, this fishing is a little weird to me. Still better than, what's that game? Not Rune Factory. Stardew Valley. Y'all ever played Stardew Valley fishing? Oh, that made me want to throw out the whole game. Where do you think the lock is for this key? Now, why would we want to find that? Because then we would know the secret. That's no fun. The second we know what it unlocks, it becomes a boring old key. Right now, this key could unlock anything. Cool. Nah, I want the key, Dad. No, I want the key. All right.
Luca stuck a toy stretchy hand onto the hook. Those things always get dirty anyway.
They do. I used to love getting them from like the coin machine. And then like slapping my brothers with it. Or like smacking it against the windshield when I was in the car. And my mom get all mad, like, stop doing that. And then I stopped. Because then I'm not trying to get hit with no hand. And it wouldn't be a little toy sticky hand. It would be her hand. So it's not worth it. It ain't worth it. Hey, so the bracelet? Should we give it to Mom? She likes jewelry. That's a sweet thought, Buckaroo. But I'm not sure she'll fully appreciate a pond bracelet. Why not? Why not? It's from my heart.
Luca wrapped some tape around the hook. Hey, you never know.
I don't. But, you know, I never been fishing before. I really can't say much now, can I? I wanted to go fishing one time. Like, I really wanted to, like, once upon a time, when, like, my grandfather would arrive, I was like, yo, I really want to go fishing. And then my brother came home with a hook through his cheek. I never hated fishing any more than seeing that getting taken out. It's got a bunch of big words written on it. Let's see that. We regret to inform you that your application for property rights with respect to the Beacon Pines CBD and surrounding area has been rejected. Who's that for, right? Applicant Valentine Estate. Hold up. My brain is like, those were the same people that made the fertilizer company, right? Good. So they were trying to buy the town and they were rejected? Who rejected them? The town? Wait, how does... I'm not gonna try to figure that out. I only got like half a mine left today. I used all the juice.
Placed a sinker on the line. Sometimes the best stuff is at the bottom of the pond.
I don't think fish should be at the bottom of the pond, and if somehow they are, I don't think we should want them. That's wrong. Dead fish float, right? So, I mean, maybe this is the best option. Yeah, you can reject offers of buying towns. Who? Someone has to own it for you to reject it, right? Am I stupid? I don't get it. Who's gonna say no, you can't buy this town? I feel like we going back to the... Oh, that scared me. Malice 80 proof whiskey. A hard liquor for a hard man. Let's leave that be. Takes a real piece of work to leave something like that lying around. But I got a message in it. Can I look at the message? It's like getting turned down for a loan to buy a car or a house. So the bank owns it? The town?
Luca wrapped a twig of thyme around the hook. Some fish have refined taste.
I can't even explain what... I feel like I've only tasted the seasoning thyme in a dish that does not, like... I don't know. I never really tasted it, I feel like. Just in the mixed ingredients. It's more of a governed city. By the citizens? Property of Sharper Valentine. Figures. If he had his way, property of Sharper Valentine would be written on everything in this town. Should we give it back to him? He may not even want it back. The man's got a contentious relationship with time. Ooh. We'll keep it here in case he ever wants to pick it up. Dad, you're in my memories. This isn't factual. Oops. How do I get out?
Luca wrapped at some fish.
I just wanna... So there's nothing else I can do, Dad? Alright, so I'm just gonna keep coming back here. Sorry about that, Rolo. I just sat and looked and stared into a river in my unconscious state. But we can go back to mission control now. I'm alive again. You're basically buying their property. Alright. I almost forgot. I ran into your gran this morning. She asked me to give you this.
Rolo handed Luca an unopened letter.
I'll wait for you inside if you want to read it now. Why is she giving me a letter? That sounds like she...
Luca, some things are going to happen that might be difficult for you to understand. If I am honest, I hardly understand them myself.
Then why are you doing it?
But whatever happens, I need you to know that I love you
I hate those letters.
None of this is fair to you. You have already lost so much.
Why you talking like that, Gran?
We both have. I wish there was a simpler way forward. But if there is, I haven't thought of it. God knows I've tried. Everything I've done, I did for you. I hope someday you can accept that. Love, Gran.
Oh, what's about to happen? I love you too, Gran.
Luca folded the paper into his pocket and headed up the ladder.
Could we think about it? We ain't gonna talk about it? All right, we are. What's up with that letter? Anything you want to talk about? Maybe later. Sure, whenever you want. Just chilling like kids should be doing. You know, you really didn't have to go to all that trouble just to apologize. I know, but I've been looking forward to the festival for weeks. After I ruined everything with my big mouth, this was the best way to make sure you had a good time without me. Rolo.
Luca was at a loss for words, but that was fine. Words aren't always necessary.
Wow. The festival seemed nice. Was it nice? We can still go. This is fine. Well, there's always next year.
Sadly, this was untrue.
What?
A distant rumble shook the treehouse.
Oh, no. What was that? Man, we missed the fireworks? Fireworks don't do that, Rolo. Rolo, they shake the sky, not the earth.
It was not fireworks. It was something the boys couldn't possibly comprehend.
Oh, no.
Something as old and cruel as time itself.
Oh, I don't want to hear this. But what is it? Oh, it had to do with that letter. We bombing people? Is that what's happening? Y'all. Y'all.
A shockwave of cold tore through the room. A bitter,
Literally?
unfathomable chill. Before they could react, it encased them in ice.
Huh?
Two boys, reunited by friendship, only to be cruelly separated by a malevolence beyond
Hold up.
reason. And so, our story ends on this melancholy scene.
How did it turn that way? How did that happen? I could not have prevented or predicted this. Huh? Oh, Albie has to go. Can't wait to see you again, love. Oh, okay. Bye. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. Even in short spurts. I appreciate you being here. All love, all love. Talk to you soon, Albie. Be safe.
In a silent treehouse turned statuary, in a town brought low by its secrets, sits a pair of friends, alone, together, for the rest of time.
The rest of time? Granny, what did you do?
The end.
Huh? How?
That can't be the ending.
Right?
I won't accept it, and I hope you won't either.
Could we talk about what happened? Because I'm still... An ice storm came out of nowhere.
There are more endings, more possibilities.
There's gotta
I
be.
can feel it.
There's gotta be.
We are
I
just
agree.
going to have to sort through them all until we find the one that fits.
For real. For real. Yes, ma'am.